We are going to be the first group from the presentation day. Our topic is drinking custom or cultures in different countries. In this case, we'll talk about Spain, Japan, Korea, and we'll compare all of it with America. In our group is made by Inso Koso and myself. So let's start. This is the several parts we're gonna cover in each of the countries.
First we'll talk about legal drinking age, and then move to drinking style, then drinking game, and drinking song. Lastly, we'll discuss drinking culture.
Okay, starting with Spain. Spain is very European country, known as the party countries in many cases. The legal drinking age is 18 years old, but it's not a strict law. Statistic data would be like most people start drinking around 13, 14 years old, which is teenagers, and may work to offer is salud. If you are in the table, you wanna chill with somebody. The drinking style is like most of the people used to go for a drink when they go out, like any weekend during the night, when they go out to a party or in a club, disco, whatever. But it's very important. Most of the teenagers or young people, they have a special event in most of the nights or like in festivals that is called Botellón, which is a social activity among Spain from 16 to 24 years old, which is like we meet together mainly on the street and we drink, like chilling and hanging out. And the causes to do this is like because it's very expensive price on the clubs, and also because the good weather in Spain led us to drink outside in the parks or in the streets, in the beach. This is a very controversial topic because there is a lot of trash in the streets sometimes, and we made a lot of noise. So like neighbors or like politicians are like they don't know what to do with this. Some cities they will let you drink in the street during night, parking, something like that. But in another cities they are starting to try to stop and putting tickets to the people who do. Also for drinking styles, main festivities we used to drink is alcohol is an integral part of the festival, and like for any kind of festival or festivity related to the religion or kind of tradition, like the running of the bulls, ferias, Moors and Christian, we always drink in this. No matter what's the objective or the goal from this festival, we always usually drink, like Christmas or whatever, but the traditional festivals in Spain, we always drink. The most popular drink, we always like drink beer and wine during meal plan, like lunch or dinner time. But when we start like just to drink, when we want to go out, we drink cocktails. But the most popular one will be like the mix from rum with Coke. I think so. Well, this is the most typical drunk. And then we don't have a really drinking games as you do here in America, like when you do a house party or something like that. We don't really play. We just usually dance or like chill it. But as we didn't have any real drinking game, I wanted to discuss like we have like a special festivals where we just celebrate the fact of drink, or we celebrate this kind of drink. So one of them will be the one party that is original from Spain. Jumilla is the city where there is like parades on the streets, and with kind of trucks. They have a lot of wine, so people like dancing with music and stuff. They just like throw wine and drink wine all the time. And then we also celebrate like another parties, but they are not original from Spain. They're the beer party from Germany and the champagne party, influenced in many places in Spain. Discussing drinking songs. The first one is not a really song, but it's just like action we do when we are together, when we want to drink a glass or something like that. It means arriba, abajo, al centro y adentro, which means like with your glass, with a group of people, you say up, down, in front and inside, and you drink. And then a very typical song from last year's is this one that many people when drinking usually celebrate. Which means alcohol, alcohol, hemos venido a emborracharnos y el resultado no es igual, es alcohol. We just came to get drunk, and in the end it doesn't matter. And finally, to finish with the Spain culture, the drinking culture, many places, like many other countries, I saw like people doesn't drink alcohol when they are eating, but I guess in Spain, since we produce a lot of wine, it's very typical. Like my grandparents, sometimes my fathers, if not in weekend, also during the week, they drink like a couple of wine. So that's all. I'm done with Spain, so let Kosu start with Japan.
I'm going to talk about Japanese drinking culture. In Japan, legal drinking age is 20. We have a law about drinking. Number one, under 20 years old must not drink alcohol. Number two, parents must not give alcohol to children of underage. And number three, must not sell alcohol to underage. But this is not strict rule. If the parent is not so young, under 20 age, under 20 can enter the bar, and they can get drinks, and they can buy alcohol at the store. Next is drinking style. We drink alcohol both at the house and at the izakaya. Izakaya is Japanese style bar. Izakaya is like bar and restaurant combined. So there are many food and many alcohol. We enjoy drinking and eating at the izakaya. Izakaya is Japanese style bar, so we sit on floor and drink. For drinking game, we don't have a drinking game. We just talk. It's enough to be noisy. So.